Hey guys, it's Dr.NostalgiaGamer here again. Today I'm going to be doing a pickups video. This is going to be my first one. I'm going to be doing a video on some stuff that I got semi-recently. I'm going to be going through each item, talking just a little bit about it, giving an idea of about how much it's worth, and then an idea of how much I spent on each item. And I'm going to be using each of those to help kind of get you guys an idea of how good of a deal I got. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's get started. So, let's see. First of all, first game I've got here is going to be Mayhem on the Nintendo 64. There's that guy. Typical wrestling game. Nothing super special about it, honestly. This guy's worth about $3. Put that off the side. Alright. Next up, I have Knockout Kings 2000 on the N64. Oh, and by the way, all these games that I picked up are N64 based, so just so you guys know, so I don't have to keep repeating myself. But so we got Knockout Kings 2000. That game's worth about $3 as well. Not super valuable. Next up, I have WWF Warzone. Another wrestling game there. This guy, once again, just kind of a normal wrestling game, nothing super special to it. This guy's worth about $3 to $5 loose. Next up, I have Backstage Assault. So this is one of the cool games. It's got the blue cartridge. There weren't a whole lot of games on the N64 that had different colored cartridges, so it's pretty cool when you find one. But once again, just another kind of basic wrestling game. There's nothing super special about this one either. And this guy is in the kind of $5 to $8 range as far as loose games go. Let's see, next stack. Next up, I have Wave Race 64. This is a game where you are riding on a jet ski, and you are playing a jet ski racer in that game. It's okay. It's a decent game. Not loads of fun, but it's decent. This guy's worth about $5. And next up, we've got a game that I actually really like. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I really like this game. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's one of the better racing games that I've ever played on the N64. But I think it's really awesome. So, pretty good game, I think, at least. So. And that guy is worth about $5 as well. Let's see. So, next up, we have Star Wars Rogue Squadron on the N64. I haven't played this one very much, but I hope that it's at least as good as Episode 1 Racer. This one's got pretty darn good graphics, too, considering it was for the N64. But yeah, so it's a pretty good game as well. This one's about $5 to $8. And finally, for this stack, I have the Powerpuff Girls Chemical Extraction. I don't really understand this game. I played it a little bit. I probably just haven't done enough research on it, but I was unable to really get past the first level. I'm not sure if it's just because it was difficult or I just didn't know what the hell I was doing, but either way. So that game's worth about $8. Move on to the next stack here. Next up, we have Castlevania. Awesome. Now, this game is definitely not the best or the better even of the Castlevania games. It's a really weird, it's a really shitty controls the way that the game is designed, but it's just not, it's not well made as far as like controls at least go. So, but it's still a Castlevania game. That's pretty cool. So that guy is worth about $10. Next up, we have Star Fox 64. That one's got a really cool label, by the way. Star Fox 64. Yeah, so this is a pretty good game. I personally think that the one on the SNES is probably better, but maybe that's just a nostalgic thing coming into play. But yeah, so pretty good game. I'm glad to have it. This guy is worth about $12 to $15. Next up is classic on the system, Banjo-Kazooie. This is actually one of the games that my mom used to play when I was a kid. This is one of the ones that she would play a lot with me and my sister. So this game was kind of cool. Definitely wasn't our favorite as a kid, but it was kind of silly and goofy, and it was kind of fun in that sense. So kind of like a sort of a generalized Mario kind of style game, just with different characters and more of a goofy kind of style to it. So Banjo-Kazooie is worth about $20. Next up, we have an awesome game on the system, one of the best, Super Mario 64. So this guy is definitely one of the games I used to play as a kid. Thought it was lots of fun. A lot of people hate on this game and say that the 3D style is not fun. I personally think it's pretty darn good. I think it's just something you have to get used to. But yeah, so I really liked this game as a kid. But yeah, this was a really good one. This guy is worth about $25 on the system. And then last but certainly not least, we have the best of the bunch that I've gotten. Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now this is not the collector's edition, but I already own the collector's edition, so getting this guy was pretty awesome. That means that I now have the collector's edition and the regular edition in my collection, which I'm super excited about. My stupid self, I actually bought this game somewhere else and sold it on eBay because I figured, I don't need 2 copies of the same game, but now that I've gotten to be a little bit more hardcore of a collector, and I collect for label variants as well, cartridge variants. This one is the gray cart because it's not the collector's edition version. But I'm really excited to have this too. Now that I've gotten it back after I sold it. So, and that guy is worth about $25 as well. So that's all the games that I got from this haul. But I do have a little bit more stuff. I've got actually a console that I managed to get, and that makes sense with everything else that's been here. I got an N64 black console. So, pretty basic. I already have an N64, but it did come with all the cables and stuff. I just don't have them sitting out. But yeah, and luckily enough, and another thing you guys have to do, it's got the expansion pack in there, which is really important when you buy an N64, because those are I think about $20 alone to purchase those. But yeah, so I got an N64 black. This guy, I think N64 blacks with one controller and all the hookups and stuff is typically worth about $40 or so. And then I also got the little extension port door too. Sometimes those are missing, sometimes the top doors are missing, sometimes the expansion pack's missing. So it's nice, and the system does work and everything. So it's nice to have the system and everything like that working as well. And the next up, and this is the last part of it, really excited to have these. I got not one, but 2 of the Atomic Purple N64 controllers. So these are really nice. These alone command about $20 a piece. So these are the Atomic Purple controllers. These went with the Atomic Purple N64. These are not the most easy controllers to find, and these are actually the first 2 I've ever had of these. So exciting to have this for me. But yeah, so these go for about $20 a piece alone. So yeah, I mean that's the haul I got this time. I spent a total of about $60 on this entire package, and I think if I remember correctly, when I went back through and did a total, it was like, I don't know, like almost maybe over like around $150 to $200 worth of stuff that I have sitting here is what the retail felt. I'm super duper excited to have gotten this for such a good deal. I only spent $60 on it, and I had a couple of extra items that I was able to sell actually in the package as well, and I actually made about $40 off of the stuff that I sold. So really, at the end of the day, I only spent $20 of my own money to get this stuff, which was why it's so important as a collector that when you're able to get good deals on stuff that you already own, you can buy it and turn it around and sell it to somebody else and make a little bit of money and then use that money towards games. So I spent, I think it was, like I said, $60, and I got $40 back in the stuff that I already owned. And I managed to get an extra N64 console, and I think I added a total of, like, out of these 13 games, I think there were 8 of them that I didn't already, 8 or 10 that I didn't already own. So I added like 8 or 10 new games to my collection, got an extra N64 console for just as a backup and as a display piece. I like to have at least one extra console for display piece purposes. And I also got not one, but 2 Atomic Purple controllers, which are something that I've actually been looking for a while. So yeah, so I'm super excited about that. I'm glad that I could get this package. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you will watch them in the future if I decide to make more. I hope you guys liked it, had a lot of fun with it, and I hope that I can do some more in the near future. Once again, it's Dr. NostalgiaGamer, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you next time.